The Apple apps that come with the iPad are really great, but over time you'll probably want to add additional apps to your iPad. There are a couple places that you can get more apps. One, if you're a staff member and you've created your own Apple ID, then the App Store might be where you want to look. Or two, if you're a student or a staff member who hasn't created an Apple ID, then you can get additional apps from self-service. The first time that you tap on the self-service app, you'll probably get a couple of pop-ups. One will ask for your location while using the app, and the other will ask to send you notifications. Go ahead and allow both of these since this is a district-managed app. In self-service, you'll see a catalog of teacher-suggested and district-approved apps that can be used with students. If you know a particular app, you can scroll through this catalog until you find the app. Or if you know the name of the app, you can tap on the search tool at the bottom and type in the name of the app. To learn more about an app, you can tap on the app to see the description, and then if it's an app that you want on your iPad, you can tap on the install button. To close the app description pop-up box, you can tap anywhere on the screen outside of that description box. To get back to the full listing of apps, go ahead and tap on Home down at the bottom of the screen. This will take you right back to the full list of apps. Another way that you can search in self-service is by tapping on the three dots in the top left corner. This will allow you to search by categories of apps. For example, if you want to see all of the math apps, go ahead and tap on the math category. Now you can see all of the apps that have been approved for use with students. If you tap back on the three dots in the top left corner and tap on SPPS Core Apps, these would be a great place to start. All of these are open-ended content creation apps that can be used with any grade level and any content for students to create and show what they know, and for teachers to create examples for students. If there is an app that has had an update, you can tap on the reinstall button and then tap reinstall. Make sure to tap the reinstall button rather than deleting and reinstalling the app. Deleting the app will delete any data that's stored in the app. Reinstalling will just update the app and not delete the student's work. You can go ahead and tap on the home button to leave self-service and get back to your home screen. As you add more apps to your iPad, you'll probably want to move those apps around and reorganize them. You can do this in a couple ways. One, hold your finger on the app and keep holding your finger there until the app starts to wiggle and jiggle. Once those apps are wiggling, you can hold your finger down on the app and drag the app around on the screen and reposition it in whatever order you'd like. Once you get your apps moved to where you want them, go ahead and tap on the home button or tap the done button up in the top right corner of the screen to stop those apps from moving around. If you'd like to delete an app, go ahead and hold on that app again until you see that app start to wiggle. Then go ahead and tap on the X in the corner and tap on delete. You may notice that some of the apps won't have an X on them to delete. These may be apps that are critical to the iPad, so don't delete them if you don't see an X. You also may want to move apps to your dock on your iPad. If there's an app that you use a lot, you may want it to be available on every screen. For example, I have photos on my first screen, but it's not available when I'm looking at my second screen. I can tap and hold on the Photos app again until it starts to wiggle. Once it starts wiggling, I can hold down on it and drag it down into the dock and then let go of it. Now when I tap the home button and I swipe over to my next screen, my Photos app is still available down there on the dock for me to use. So if there are apps that you use a lot, you may want to put them down on your dock so that you can access them quickly. Also, as you get more apps, you may want to create some folders to organize apps that go together, especially if you start running out of space. To do this, go ahead again and hold your finger on the app until it starts wiggling, and then drag that app on top of another app until it opens up a gray square. Then you can go ahead and drag that app into the square. You can continue to drag other apps into that folder by hovering over that folder or square until it opens up. You can rename these folders by tapping in the title area up at the top and changing these titles to be whatever you'd like them to be. Once you're finished, again, go ahead and tap on your home button or the done button up in your top right. Putting in apps in folders, as you can see, does make those icons really small though, so you may want to just keep them out on your home screen unless you're running out of space. To take an app back out of the folder, go ahead and tap on the folder, tap and hold on an app until it wiggles again, and then drag it back out of the folder. Tap your home button to finish.